Hello, it is Throwback Thursday, August 25th, 2022. Steve Sipress here. And did you know what has today's message, The Wizard of Oz, got to do with Throwback Thursday? Well, it was on this date in 1939 that The Wizard of Oz was officially released in movie theaters. August 25th, 1939. So happy anniversary, happy birthday, Wizard of Oz. And that allows me to talk about there are many, many, many parallels to life, business, all kinds of things in The Wizard of Oz. Let me share just three of them here that have to do with business, because hopefully if you watch my video, you are a business owner, or reading my article or listening to this or wherever you're getting it. That's why you're here, to make more money, be successful, have more fun, have more time, whatever success means to you in business. So number one is hopefully you're in it for the long haul. You're not just looking to have, if you don't have instant massive success, you don't give up. So The Wizard of Oz came out in 1939. If you know film history, you know that happened to be the same year that Gone with the Wind came out. So Gone with the Wind not only won Best Picture, but still to this day has the highest grossing box office of any movie in history, adjusted for inflation. So clearly The Wizard of Oz could not beat that in either way. For Best Picture or Most Popular or Number One movie, it had a little bit of success, but where it's had massive, long-lasting success that is in the hearts and minds of millions and millions, just generations of people, at least here in the US, if not around the world, is when it was released on television and shown every year, and kids would watch it. And now the story of The Wizard of Oz, phrases from The Wizard of Oz are embedded in the culture of the United States. For instance, the subtitle I put on today's post here is something about, looks like we're not just watching a kids movie anymore. And anyone that knows anything about The Wizard of Oz, you know that is an homage to the line from Dorothy when she gets to Oz and says, Total, looks like we're not in Kansas anymore. So, in fact, I think, unbeknownst to, before I looked it up today about what I would talk about in Throwback Thursday, unbeknownst to me that it was about to be, I was about to base today's message on The Wizard of Oz. I think I said that phrase either yesterday or the day before in my daily video, audio, article, however you're getting this. It was something about the monsoon, I believe, and I was in the back by the pool in my house, and I said something about, looks like we're not in Kansas anymore, we're in monsoon season in the Phoenix, Scottsdale, or something like that. That's a line right out of The Wizard of Oz. Probably the most known line of all, though, of course, is Dorothy saying, there's no place like home, there's no place like home, there's no place like home, on and on and on. Anyway, that's lesson number one. You don't have instant success. You have a big competitor who's seems like they're taking every customer, client, patient, making it tough for you in the marketplace. Wizard of Oz competing against Gone with the Wind, 1939, getting trounced. Gone with the Wind, Best Picture. Gone with the Wind, biggest box office. But over time, how many more people, kids, generations, adults, have seen and have loved and could tell you the whole story of The Wizard of Oz as compared to Gone with the Wind? So hopefully you're in it for the long term. Lesson number two is the protagonist, the hero, heroine, as it would be, of The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy, has a parallel to an entrepreneur's journey, right? She arrives in Oz, and for the moment she arrives and realizes she's not in Kansas anymore, she sets off, as all entrepreneurs do, with a goal, with a vision, with a dream, with a mission to accomplish something, in her case, to get home, and to do whatever it takes to get there and not be dismayed and quit, no matter what the obstacles, right? Oh, follow the yellow brick road to where, to what, what's on, I don't know, just, okay, let's go. And let's meet with winged monkeys, and poppy seeds are gonna knock us out, and the wicked witch is gonna throw fire at us, and then when we even get there, the wizard's going to send us back to get the broomstick of the wind. Another quest, another mission, another goal. Didn't matter. Dorothy kept going and going. Did not mind that she was out there in the unknown, did not do what 90% of Americans at least do, which is need a job from an entrepreneur, from a business owner, from us. They need us to support them. They need someone to tell them, this is when you come in for work, this is what you have to do, this is your quota, these are your requirements, this is how you have to dress, talk, act, these are the hours, these are whatever, this is how much money you make. They have to be directed by somebody, not Dorothy. She was like, whatever it takes, wherever I have to go, whoever I find along the way, whatever obstacles I got to overcome, results oriented. I'm going to get to the wizard and I'm going to get back home, period. Nothing else mattered. Extremely entrepreneurial. And third of all, is a little bit on a negative note, is the wizard happened to be somewhat of an entrepreneur as well, although in this case, a complete crook. Perhaps, I think, undoubtedly, the most well-known snake oil salesman in all of history, certainly in the history of the movies. I mean, that's what he was. They show in the beginning he was, I think, Professor Marvel or whatever he was, selling his snake oil right there in Kansas. And then he became the wizard. And again, it was a disingenuous, lying, just put on the big show. First of all, he was the doorman. He put on a fake mustache. And when they knocked on the door to Emerald City and he said, what's the password or whatever? And that was the wizard faking and acting like he was the doorman. And then the actual wizard, well, he was the big face on the screen until Toto pulled away the curtain, right? And showed that, hey, he's not some big all-powerful wizard with smoke and big face on the screen and booming voice and all. It's just, hey, there's the snake oil salesman behind the thing. It's all a fake. And then he's like, well, let's get my balloon and we'll go home. And then, oops, I'm leaving without you. Once again, going back on his word. So that is a very common theme in the movies. You will find, if you think about it, that the antagonist, the anti-hero, the villain, is a successful business person. In this case, again, not really successful, a snake oil salesman, but look at all, many of the James Bond movies, right? Who's the villain? Well, it's a multi-millionaire, billionaire, entrepreneurial, but he's not like helping society hopefully you are, like an honest and upright and moral entrepreneur does, looking for problems he can solve. These are, I'm building a secret lair in a cave on an island, and I'm going into outer space to blow up the whatever, or a Superman, Lex Luthor, and on and on and on. The Austin Powers, the spoofs of the James Bond movies. He just went right out and just called him Dr. Evil. There you go. The wealthy, in other words, successful at accumulating wealth, which is basically what an entrepreneur does. It's how you keep score. Becomes evil in so much of literature and movies. And here in The Wizard of Oz, it's like, see, he's a salesman. He's dishonest. He's a salesman. He's evil. He's a salesman. You can't trust him. He's a salesman. Can't believe anything he says. And as I said, generations of kids grown up watching that every year, and whether they knew it consciously or just subconsciously, people have a bad opinion, as you know, of salespeople, of sales. Can't trust them, don't believe them. As a business owner or entrepreneur, your number one job is persuasion, influence, selling, whatever you want to call it. And keep it in mind. People are looking at you, again, maybe just subconsciously, as with a lack of trust. I don't want to get ripped off. I've gotten ripped off before. I don't want to be sold. Just tell me the price. I'm just looking. All that kind of stuff, because mistrust of salespeople. And the wizard, or Professor Marvel, whatever he was in that movie, prime example of why people believe that way. Like, salesman means snake oil salesman, means selling crap, lying, fooling people. That's how you do it if you're a salesman. Well, hopefully that's not how you do it. It's not how I do it. I'm in it for the long term. Sometimes it's through my career, very, very tempting to say something to make a sale, especially if your competitors are the proverbial snake oil salesman. They'll say anything. The prospect asks, can this be delivered by next Tuesday? The snake oil salesman, the dishonest, immoral one, was, yeah, sure, of course, knowing that it can't. Tough to resist. And to be honest and say, actually, I'm sorry, but no, it cannot be delivered by Tuesday. But you will have it by the end of next week. Okay, my father was in sales, and it's one of the best lessons I believe that he taught me was always, always, always under promise so you can over deliver. Resist that temptation to over promise, to make the sale because you're going to have an unhappy customer. And talk about in for the long game. That's basically what my dad taught me always. Was you want to gain the trust. You never want to do anything to lose the trust of your prospect, your customer, client, patient, member. So you want to under-promise. You want to over-deliver. You want to love them. You want to care about them. You want to do what's right for them, even when it's not right for you. Rather lose a sale than do anything unethical, immoral, illegal, dishonest to make a sale. Sure, you'll make it in the short term, but you will lose. You will not have that customer for life. You won't get referrals. Your reputation will all kinds, and just the wrong thing to do. So there are 3 out of the many, many, many lessons. If you want, and you meet me somewhere, or you get on my calendar by going to helpfromsteve.com, we can talk about it on and on and on. There are many, many lessons, along with all the fun and the entertainment of The Wizard of Oz. Happy birthday to The Wizard of Oz, I believe 83 years old today. Released on this date, August 25th, 1939. That'll do it for Throwback Thursday. Thanks for being here with me today. I will catch you back here again tomorrow on Foundation Friday. Over and out. Bye-bye.